An unexpected storm is brewing in the Tindall household, and it's not on the cross-country course. Tonight, we peel back the curtain on Zara Tindall's world, where Olympic glory intersects with whispers of a secret relocation, and an insider's glimpse into the royal family's most guarded dynamics. But first, imagine standing in the stables, the air thick with the scent of hay and anticipation. You're Zara Tindall, the unassuming niece of King Charles III, yet conqueror of stadiums around the globe. In London 2012, you stood atop the podium as part of Team GB's eventing squad, silver medal glinting under the gaze of your own mother, Princess Anne, who pinned it on with pride. That image, horsehair and Olympic steel, captured not just a moment, but a legacy, mother and daughter, united in the crucible of competition. Now fast forward to this week's Bramham International Horse Trials in West Yorkshire. Two names top the entry list: Showtime and Class Affair, Zara's tried and trusted partners. These aren't just horses. They are extensions of Zara's own drive, each bearing a distinct personality, strengths, and quirks. To watch Zara ride is to watch a silent dialogue unfold. Every nicker, every flick of the ear, every measured stride on that cross-country track reveals the depth of their bond. As they hurtle toward the water jump at 550 meters per minute, you can almost hear the electric hum of possibility, because Bramham isn't simply another competition. It's a proving ground, where champions are forged, and where Zara's next defining moment awaits. Yet while Zara prepares to push the limits of speed and precision, home life presents a very different challenge. Mike Tindall, former England rugby captain turned media entrepreneur, recently dropped a clue that set royal watchers aflutter: a forthcoming trip to Australia tied to our 360, a new global sporting initiative he co-founded as sporting director. The mere mention of Australia sent tremors through royal circles. Could Mike's trip be just a whirlwind work visit, or the first step toward uprooting Mia and Lucas from their British boarding school days? Picture this: Mike, pinning a new badge on his lapel, juggling spreadsheets and sponsorship pitches by day, and late-night phone calls under Canberra's stars by evening. Meanwhile, Zara herds three children, Mia, Lena, and young Lucas, through school runs in Gloucestershire, the echoes of their laughter mingling with the clip-clop of hooves on the arena floor. But now comes a question that lingers in the corridors of every stately home: could the Tindalls soon trade these rolling Cotswolds hills for sun-baked paddocks in New South Wales? If you're wondering why this matters, consider: Zara is not a working royal bound by protocol. She's free to chase international opportunities, yet bound by a family network that rarely offers such freedom without scrutiny. Step into her world for a moment. Here is a woman who allows her children to climb onto a champion eventer's back long before they grasp a British stirring spoon, a household where the barn often doubles as a sanctuary from tabloid glare. But if the Tindalls pivot down under, what will that mean for Zara's equestrian career, Mike's 360 ambitions, and the unique balance she strikes between royal duty and private ambition? And then there's Zara's own voice, rare, candid, and unexpectedly raw. Just weeks ago, she dropped a statement so honest it cut through the polished veneer of palace life. It's very hard to see from the outside, but 100%, it's a family that is still going through the same struggles other people do. She paused, her gaze steady, and added, relationships, obviously, it's very easy to see every day. We're still very supportive of each other. Those few sentences sent shockwaves through Lancaster House and beyond. When Zara speaks of struggles, is she hinting at the marked distance between her uncle King Charles and Prince Harry? Could those struggles be the very reason she contemplates life far from the relentless glare of the British press? Let's unravel that. Behind every public portrait of Zara at the stables sits a private story of loyalty, tension, and resilience. She has seen her mother, Princess Anne, navigate court intrigue with steely resolve. She has witnessed behind closed-doors meetings where decisions about titles, placements, and priorities were made in hushed tones. And she has felt the sting of headlines that pitted brother against brother. Yet Zara's choice to speak, however gently, signaled something deeper than mere solidarity. It was a call to remember that, at its core, the royal family is still a family. Now, imagine the Tindall dinner table on the eve of Bramham. Mike's suitcase lies open, passports, and our 360 proposals strewn across the oak floor. Photos of MIA cheering at badminton horse trials line the mantel. Zara's phone buzzes with messages from suppliers about feed quotas in Gloucestershire. And from Aussie contacts about sponsorships down under. The tension is palpable. Will Mike's pitch to create a cross-continental sports league tip the balance, leading to a new base for the Tindalls? Or will the anchor of family and the call of British soil hold them fast? Notably, Australia isn't merely a backdrop, it's a potential catalyst. It boasts one of the world's most vibrant equestrian circuits, vast open landscapes, high-performance training centers, and a culture that reveres the country saddle. For Zara, that could mean training alongside Olympic hopefuls, forging alliances with sponsors, and giving her children a childhood with room to roam. But what of the legacy in the UK? Her mother still stands as a towering figure in British sport. Her cousins, Prince William and Prince Harry, may watch from afar as a new equestrian star rises under the southern sun. Could that shift dilute a family tradition rooted in Balmoral's green hills and Windsor's stately parks? Meanwhile, within Buckingham Palace's inner sanctum, palace aides scramble to adapt. If the Tindalls depart, who fills the void at state events? How will Clarence House adjust its summer garden parties? Will unnamed courtiers scuttle down marble corridors to propose new ambassadorial roles to keep Zara's name in Britain's cultural conversation? Every small shift sets off ripples. News outlets will chase every whispered rumor, framing each training run or school recital as evidence of the family's direction. And back at Bramham, the atmosphere crackles. Zara mounts Showtime's bay roan back, her gaze unwavering. Children's cheering echoes from family stands that, on this occasion, will be less crowded than usual. Across the arena, fellow competitors eye Zara not just as a rival, but as a woman standing at a crossroads. With stadium lights above and a hush falling before show jumping's final round, you can almost sense the stakes. Is this simply a competition for medals? Or a defining chapter in a family saga that spans continents? As the day's competition draws to a nail-biting finish, handfuls of penalties here, a refusal there, one moment crystallizes everything. Zara points to class affairs ears, guiding the horse over a final oxer with split-second precision. The crowd erupts. In that thunderous cheer lies the irony of Zara's life. The roar of approval can echo across oceans, yet the secrets kept behind palace doors often remain buried. In the coming days, watch for these signs. A cryptic post from Mike about sunrise rides, down under, a hastily arranged family update, press release from Kensington, a BBC documentary tease on royal lives abroad. Each will add another layer to the unfolding intrigue. Are the Tindalls truly ready to bid farewell to Britain's rolling green hills? Or is this simply a fleeting flirtation with the Southern Hemisphere? For now, we leave you with this question. When the last horse crosses the finish line, and the Bramham crowds disperse under a grey British sky, will Zara Tindall and her family be counting down to their next flight to Australia? Or will they be savouring one more triumphant moment on home soil? Stay tuned, dear viewers, because every development in this story could spell a seismic shift for a lineage that has danced between tradition and transformation for generations. Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you were Zara, would you chase the horizon beneath austral skies? Or cling to the legacy rooted in Britain's history? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss a single twist in the Tindall family's remarkable journey. Until next time, keep your eyes on the prize, and your hearts open to every surprise the royal world can unveil.